Hello, everybody. This is Bumpy Gaming here, once again as a one-man crew. Bit of a rarity for the channel, it seems. Today, I'm going to give you my unscripted thoughts on the Nintendo Direct for E3 2021. And since it's unscripted, I do apologize in advance for any stuttering or if I enunciate my words or whatever. Anyways, so the first topic of discussion, Kayuza from Tekken is going to be Challenger Pack 10 in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, this is interesting because I'm not going to lie to you, I felt genuinely surprised by his reveal. I mean, it does make sense that they would include a second Bandai Namco character since they actually developed the game, but when I think Namco characters, I probably would have expected Klonoa or Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia, or even another Tekken character like Heihachi. I mean, actually, he's a Mii costume, so maybe Jin or someone. But no, we got a Kayuza here. I genuinely was not expecting this, but since it is a Bandai Namco character, I am questioning if I maybe was expecting him. And that kind of ties into what I said in my last thoughts, where Smash Brothers reveals don't really surprise me anymore. I really should make a video on that. But anyways, there's going to be a Mr. Sakurai Presents video on Kayuza. I keep I keep thinking it's Yakuza, but that's a whole different series. Yeah, so there's going to be a Mr. Sakurai Presents on Kayuza on June 28th. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a reaction to that, because that's a Monday at 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be at work when that happens, so I might pretend to be sick or something. I don't know. It's not. Anyways, but yeah, Kayuza from Tekken is going to be the next DLC fighter for Smash Ultimate, and as you would expect, people on Twitter are pissed that it's not Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I won't lie. I was kind of thinking Crash might be in this, but you get what you get. You don't get upset. And I'm interested to see how Kayuza plays out, because this is our fourth fighting game character now. We got Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter, and then Terry from Fatal Fury, who's actually my main. So now that we got Tekken in the game, it's really cool. And again, it is about damn time that Bandai Namco actually got a second character in the game. Let me tell you. Anyways, next topic of discussion, Breath of the Wild 2. Now this has been, oh boy, have people been waiting for this. This was first revealed at E3 2019 as a little teaser, and it said the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is in development. And I'm assuming a lot of you watching did, we're probably expecting them to reveal it at E3 2020, before E3 2020 got canceled due to recent events. So now they finally revealed it again at E3 2021. It's coming out on an unspecified date in 2022. I'm thinking, a lot of people are saying it might come out in March, like the first game did, but personally, I'm kind of expecting it. I'm expecting Breath of the Wild 2 to be Nintendo's big holiday title for 2022. I think it would make sense, because, Breath of the Wild was such a huge game, and yeah, you could release it in March, but I personally think the holidays would make more sense. But that's just me. My prediction right now is that they revealed it here with a 2022 date. My prediction is that they're going to give it a proper release date at next year's E3 Direct. Yeah, so I think it would make a lot of sense to do that. Just to get people hyped up, and then there could be a Breath of the Wild 2, and then maybe you could reveal the title then too, along with a Breath of the Wild 2 Direct, shortly afterwards, in September or so. Yeah, and another thing I found interesting is that they're going to make a Legend of Zelda themed Game & Watch, much like the Mario themed Game & Watch that came out last year for Mario's 35th anniversary. And now they're doing Zelda for its 35th anniversary this year. So what are the odds that next year they make a Kirby Game & Watch for his 30th anniversary? It could happen. It could happen. And then maybe in 2023 they make a Star Fox Game & Watch for that franchise's 30th anniversary. If this Game & Watch thing is going to be a yearly thing with Nintendo, then so be it. Might as well go all out with all these franchises. Give me a Game & Watch of fucking Stunt Race FX. Remember that? Yeah. And then next topic is Metroid Dread. And a lot of people have been talking about this. They mentioned Metroid Prime 4. That was announced like holy shit. I want to say like 2017 they announced that. It was at E3 too. It's been a good 4 years since Metroid Prime 4 was announced because originally they were going to do it themselves, I think, or another studio, and then they sent it to Retro to restart development. So one's got to wonder how production on that game is going. But anyways, Metroid Dread, or Metroid 5 if you want to simplify it. It does look pretty interesting, I won't lie. Have not played a lot of Metroid, but from what I've played of it, it's cool. I've played like the original and a bit of Super Metroid. Maybe I should play some Metroid on the channel sometime. Sorry, needed a drink there. Yeah, so maybe, and maybe I could play Metroid Dread at some point. It does look pretty cool, and those amiibos they're making for it, Samus and that robot thing, Emmy, I think their name is. Yeah, it does seem pretty cool. I won't lie. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but like I said, this is unscripted. So you get what you get, and I don't feel like editing this, and it takes a while to, and then by the time I have it out, it's old news already. Yeah, I'm getting off topic though. Yeah, Metroid Dread, it looks cool. It really does. I don't have much else to say about it. I know a lot of Metroid fans are happy about it. Arlo. Yeah, so I'm sure. Who knows? Maybe next year we'll get news on Metroid Prime 4. Anyways, next is WarioWare Get It Together for the Switch. I've always had a soft spot for WarioWare ever since I played Smooth Moves on the Wii. Yeah, WarioWare is just it's like like when I'm not in the mood for like Smash or Mario Kart or anything, I just put on some WarioWare. It's like one of my like that's one of my comfort game franchises. And and the fact that it's going to be on Switch is like really I'm excited for that game. And the fact that you could do like 2 players for like a micro game is also really really nifty. Yeah, so and one thing that caught me off guard is the fact that Charles Martinet is actually saying words as Wario. And I don't mean the words like here we go. I mean like speaking full sentences. Like, you want fun? Wario show you fun. Yeah, like that's a bit of a dated meme there, but it it is what it is. So WarioWare Get It Together, that comes out September 10th, I want to yeah, September 10th, and then I forgot Metroid Dread comes out October 8th. Nintendo fans are going to be eating good this year. I know I certainly will. One of the games they announced is Mario Party Superstars. It looks to be using the engine from Super Mario Party on the Switch. So when I saw it at first, I initially thought it was going to be like a sequel to Super Mario Party, like Super Mario Party 2. But no, it's Mario Party. It's like HD remasters of like 5 different boards from the N64 games. Like I saw Peach's Birthday Cake from the first game, Spaceland from the second game. It seems like pretty interesting stuff, and I've always liked Mario Party. I still got to set some time aside to play Super Mario Party on the Switch because I've had it since it came out, never got around to playing it. Is it any good? I've heard some conflicting thoughts on it. Like, it's good that it went back to standard Mario Party, but it's kind of not that great either. Like, they couldn't drift away easily. I'm paraphrasing Nathaniel Bandy there. But hey, at least they're not in a car this time. I've even heard some people say, and I even thought of this too when I saw the trailer, because not only are they like bringing back 5 boards, but they're bringing back like 100 different mini games. Like this is like people are saying this is what Mario Party the Top 100 should have been. Remember that game? It was one of the last 3DS titles released by Nintendo. The system was basically dead by the time it came out. Anyone? Hello? Hello? Anyways, another interesting thing I want to discuss is that Advance Wars is getting a remaster on the Switch. That actually kind of surprised me because, it's not every day you see Nintendo mention or even entertain the idea of rebranding one of their old franchises. And of all their franchises, Advanced Wars, like, yeah, it's interesting. What's next? Are they going to remaster Stunt Race FX for the Switch? It could happen. I mean, look at how many remasters they're doing. Like, Famicom Detective Club got a remaster. Advance Wars got remastered. Yeah, it could happen. Or, hey, maybe Joy Mech Fight could get remastered someday. I mean, looks, hey, Sukapon's an assist trophy in Smash Ultimate, so who knows? Who knows? And then you got your assortment of third-party games and whatnot. So that's pretty interesting too, I guess. I never really pay attention to those. I just want to see like the main Nintendo headlines. And it sucks because I think I saw some indie games in there as well, and I kind of want to support more indie developers. So I always kind of feel bad when I'm not really paying attention to an indie game trailer. Yeah, because my mind is always like, ooh, is this character going to be in Smash? I always feel like I'm stooping down to those people's level, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's gonna pretty much wrap up my thoughts on E3 2021. So just to recap, Kayuza from Tekken will be the next fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out 2022, and it got a second teaser, if you will. And then there's a Zelda Game & Watch happening. It looks like Nintendo's going to keep the Game & Watches as a yearly tradition. Probably not, but you never know. And then Metroid Dread is coming out on the Switch. And actually, I forgot to mention about Metroid Dread. Apparently that was the title of a canceled DS game of Metroid. So I know people are raving about that now. Yeah, so that's interesting. Yeah, so Metroid Dread is happening. New WarioWare is coming out on the Switch. A new Mario Party that brings back all the old boards. And Advance Wars is coming back. That's really all I have to say about this Direct. It was a good Direct, don't get me wrong. I'd rate this like, I don't know, maybe like an 8 out of 10 or 7. Because again, I feel like with Kayuza, like with him being in Smash, like it doesn't seem as exciting because, I mean, it figures that, I don't know how to articulate my thoughts here. Again, I might save it for, I might save this for when I make the video on why Smash reveals aren't surprising anymore, or something like that. Yeah, so I think that's just gonna wrap up my. I think that's just gonna wrap up my thoughts on this Direct. So until next time, this is Bumpy Gaming going back under the bed.